Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Test Chamber. I am your host, Andrew Reiner. Matt Bertz is joining me today. He's playing, and this is Grand Theft Auto 5, the big new release for, well, maybe this year. This might be the biggest release this year we'll end up seeing. Bertz, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I'm just cruising around Los Santos in my shiny helicopter I purchased.
And how long did you play this? How many hours did you end up putting in for the review?
I think I was around 45, maybe. I was in that region, and I'm at about a 78% completion, so there's still a lot of stuff I get to do.
So prior to recording this episode, Bertz, you kind of drove around. You drove to the airfield. This is Michael's helicopter, so he was able to get in it, no problem, get into the airfield, no problem. What happens if someone else like Trevor goes?
Well, that one, that's you can buy a helicopter pad at that place, so I've gone in there and grabbed other choppers, and I haven't had a problem, but if you go into the military base, you're going to get a very different response.
Can you kind of sneak in there, or you're always going to...
I tend to parachute into what I want to get on. You know, like there's tanks in there, there's attack choppers, better stuff. So the parachuting is the best. You can drive through the door. I've done that too. There's a swift response.
Is that instant, like 5-star or whatever system they're using now?
Yeah, you get a lot of wanted stars immediately. So as you can see, this game is freaking huge.
Yeah, we're just kind of taking a helicopter tour here. How high up can you fly?
You can get pretty far up there. I mean, obviously it's easier to climb in the planes than it is in the chopper, but I mean, let's look at the map here. This is how big this world is. I'm not even close to getting to the other side right now. You'll see that there's these grayed out areas. Those are areas I still haven't explored yet.
So it's fog of war.
I've already put 48 hours into this, and I have so much more to do.
So this is very different for Grand Theft Auto. Is the map is grayed out when you start?
Yeah, but you can go anywhere. Yeah,
that's
you're not
pretty
locked
cool.
into specific neighborhoods or anything like that. Everything is available.
So if you wanted from the outset, you could take a car, drive around,
just drive.
Find an airport or something, get in an airplane or a helicopter, and just explore the world from the outset.
Yeah. And whenever you get bored, I mean, you can go, okay, I'm done flying. I want to go hang out with, let's see what Trevor's up to.
Now, from what you were saying, Trevor's a bit of a wild card whenever you spawn with him.
Yeah, he is a crazy person. I mean, and that's the nicest thing I can say about him. He's absolutely insane. Looks like, what is he doing? He's at the strip club.
So is he going to come? Oh, okay. What is he up to?
He's got his scuba gear equipment on while drinking. I've never seen that before. Now he's done with that. Let's take his drunk ass outside.
And you said one time you came to him and he was behind a dumpster taking a dookie.
Yeah, squeezing one out. Like you do. So as you can see, the drunk walk is back from GTA 4. This is his preferred ride. So every character kind of has a couple vehicles that they're given from the outset that you're always going to have access to. You'll find them at whenever you spawn in.
They're usually around them then? Oh,
but you can also buy a ton of other vehicles and you can save them to your garage. So they're always available for you there. So he is known for his tendencies, violent tendencies, maybe suicidal, some might say.
And they have, they put in new vehicle controls and physics and all that stuff. Can you explain how it's different than previous GTAs?
It's not going to feel as floaty when you're driving cars, no matter what kind of car you're in. You're still going to have the agility to weave in and out of traffic pretty well. There's just a better sense of weight to them, you know. The axis turn is still pretty... I mean, it's not as grounded as, say, a true racer, but I don't necessarily think that would benefit this game at all, if it were.
Nice driving.
As you can see, it's pretty responsive. And the damage models on this are great. I'm actually not in a shiny enough car maybe to show off. Let's steal somebody else's car. Let's see here.
Yeah, I went by your desk and there was really nice looking scrapes on like a sports car you were in.
Yeah, you'll see the lot of scrapes, dents that kind of fit where you get hit by other people or where you run into them. You're going to see a lot of cool stuff like that.
What about customization?
So much customization.
Is it on the level of Rockstar's other series like Midnight Club?
I don't know if it's that hardcore, but you certainly have a lot of options. So this is a nice shiny paint job. Let's scrape this up a little bit here.
Yeah, just go along like a brick wall or something.
Just gonna give this guy a little rub.
There's a little ding out of the paint there.
Yeah, I'm trying to line up a side scrape maybe.
You're just too good of a driver. The hood's coming up there. A little bit more of a scrape.
Oh, he didn't really leave too much of an impression on
There's
me.
a little dent on the side. Oh, there you go.
Don't want to be the guy on the motorcycle. That's actually my preferred mode of transportation in these games because you can squeeze in between guys so much easier. All right, let's just pull up the convenient weapons wheel. This looks like a good grenade launcher situation, if you ask me. Yeah, so...
Oh, tires are on fire. That's cool.
You'll notice the different combat strafe that you have when you have the left trigger on. You see how he moves more deliberately. It's a slower reticle than you have when you're just moving around quickly.
And you changed the reticle, right? Like,
yeah, the original reticle is really small.
it's Max Payne, like just the pixel,
Yeah, just
right?
that pixel. Sorry, guys. Not your day.
Trevor took a hit there.
Yeah, you see the damage. You can actually wipe that stuff off by taking a shower.
And how do the chases go now?
Ah, I got him.
Oh, you should have kept... Whoa! Yeah, how are police chases handled now, Bertz?
It's pretty similar to what it was last year, but it's more about breaking line of sight. Ooh, there's a quick death.
Okay, so you die, it's still wasted.
Yep. Same font.
And what does that mean? What is the penalty? Money?
Yeah, you're going to come out of the... Well, I had a wanted level 2, so I'm probably going to lose a lot of my ammo. So this is not a save I'm going to save. And whatever your hospital bill ends up being.
All right, let's take a look at... I think he's okay. Take a look at another character.
Yeah, $5,000, and did I lose a lot of my ammo? Yeah, I lost... Oh, I shot those. No, my ammo's looking pretty good. So I just lost my little bit of money, which didn't... Obviously, you saw it didn't hurt my bank account too badly. All right, let's go hang out with Franklin.
Maybe do some scuba diving with him?
Yeah, him or Michael might have the best access. You need a certain boat to get the scuba gear.
And what kind of relationship stuff is there in this game? Like 4, you had all those romance options and friends. What are you doing in their kind of inner circles of their friends and families?
So everybody's in kind of a different situation. You know, obviously Michael's married. He's got 2 kids. You're going to get in a lot of fights with them. That family, it's very dysfunctional. It's very Soprano-esque. And that doesn't mean that he can't play around on his wife, though. You can go to the strip club, and if you build up your likability meter enough with a lady, you can go back to her place. And I don't know if this is a part of the game logic or not, but in certain cutscenes after I did that with Michael, his wife kind of brought up hanging out with ladies of ill repute, and I was curious to know if that actually... It keeps track of that, and she said it because of that, or if that was just dialogue that was already written.
And they have a lot of dynamic dialogue like that, and radio, obviously, if you do something in the game, the radio will report on that.
Yeah, the Weasel News always is giving you the kind of aftermath of whatever hijinks you just caused.
And one cool touch you told me about is if you are listening to a certain radio station at one point on the map, if you go all the way across the map, that radio station might lose its signal and turn into another one.
Yes. Yeah, so when you head out into the sticks, you know, just like real life, your whatever station you're listening to might get co-opted by a country station or something. And you see, like, look at all the radio stations here. Healthy amount of stuff. You have punk, you have house music, you have hip-hop, you have reggae. I mean, there's classic rock. There's...
What'd you listen to most of the time?
I went a lot for Radio Mirror Park, Vinewood Boulevard, and Channel X, which is old school punk music. That's
nice.
Kind of my thing. But, you know, a lot of times whatever's on when I jump out into another character's body, I'll leave it on just to check it out. And obviously the talk radio is always great. Sorry, guy, I want to drive your cool car.
At least you didn't bang his face on the steering wheel. Nice. Yeah, scrape that sucker up.
Now I'm going to show off another one of the cool things about this game. Each character has a special skill, and this is Franklin's. He's able to weave through traffic at high speeds.
Or turn, correct?
Or turn. And what's really comes in handy, you know those missions where you have to kind of clip a guy that's on a motorcycle getting away from you, and sometimes it's hard to line up that shot when you're going through traffic. You can hit that slow motion, and it slows down your shooting reticle as well. So it comes in handy.
And what kind of races do they have this time?
Car races, triathlons.
Triathlon.
Yeah, jet ski races. I mean, there's so many different kinds of things you can do. ATV races through the country.
Did you find any that go all the way across the map?
No, not yet.
That weren't in like planes, I guess?
Not yet. No, but like I said, I've only scraped the surface. I tried out a lot of the side activities, but I have so much stuff left to do.
What's that icon on the map there?
That is a tattoo parlor.
Okay. So you can customize your guys. Obviously, you're...
Yeah, this is Franklin. So if you look at what I did with Franklin, I made him look like Ice Cube, basically.
Or Turtle from Entourage with those shoes.
Yeah, I got the green shoes. All this is clothes that I bought at the clothing stores. There's a bunch of them throughout the world. Another one of the great things, you guys might be familiar with this, but we can just jump in at any point, cut over, check out one of the past missions. So anything that's here, you'll see a lot of silvers, golds. You can gold everything, and the nice thing is the heist.
A lot of silvers and golds. Bertz on his skills.
I roll.
Yeah, let's jump into an early mission, something non-spoilerific.
You're still banned.
So we cut out the load there between the mission. It was about 20-30 seconds there.
That's Trevor's, modus operandi.
He's one. Ban him.
I can't ban him. He's my goddamn husband.
He's young enough to be your son.
Ain't the internet a beautiful thing, honey?
Anyway, I saved your husband. Now give me a drink. I got a meeting.
Okay, but any more bodies turn up in my bar, I swear, I will not serve you.
Mr. Phillips.
Here he is. Yes, Mr. Chang, pleasure to meet you.
No, I am Mr. Chang's humble translator. Mr. Chang now.
我操他妈的，真是爽翻了 ！You all speak Spanish, speak it to each other.
Mr. Tao Chung is pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Oh yeah, he seems it.
我说人事，你真是太好了。
Now, Bertz, we obviously don't want to spoil the plot here.
这真是
But what is this kind of story about? How do these three guys get together?
Well, there's a shared past between Michael and Trevor that you kind of learn about right off the bat with the game. I'm not going to get too far into it because it kind of plays through the whole narrative thread. And
Why do I give a fuck?
Franklin gets into it because he's kind of sick of like the small time scores in the hood, running drugs, stealing cars for his repo job, and he's looking for a way to get into something more interesting. And he kind of just by happenstance runs into Michael, and Michael takes him under his wing as kind of the son he's never had.
Oh boy. Go to the meth lab. This is going to go well. This is for all you Breaking Bad fans out there.
Yeah.
Chef, we're just coming down to see the kitchen.
So in this mission, Trevor is kind of trying to create a business relationship with this Chinese triad syndicate to run weapons for them.
Get here and you can sell it between you two.
And in GTA 4, there were a bunch of choices that came up throughout the game. Not to spoil anything, but a wedding, there was a bench scene, anything like that in this game, or is it usually pretty scripted?
It's a little more scripted. You do have options, though. They're just not as powerful on the narrative. It's more like choosing what kind of heist you want to do. But there is the ending is a choose-your-own-adventure kind of ending, so you still kind of determine what happens with your guys.
How many variations of the
3
ending?
endings.
3, okay.
Nice to meet you. Trevor, we ain't got long till they get here.
Everything in its time, all right, gentlemen. Please.
He just looks nuts.
Check out the storage facilities.
Can you dress him up?
Yes, you can. I kind of like his trailer park look, though. I got him a couple hunting outfits, but I just prefer that stained white.
I don't like thinking about what some of those stains might be. One on the front there in the lower right that is very questionable.
I knew we were having visitors. What is that, a little spring clean?
Oh boy, here we go. Anything else going on with the gunplay?
The gunplay is, like I said, it's Max Payne style. So if you like that style, you're gonna like this.
Yeah, I loved it.
But you look at how many. I mean, you can carry so many different weapons, different types of sniper rifles. I think there's 4 kind of rifles. I don't have them all for this character at this point, but
yeah, if people didn't catch that there, he was on the weapon wheel and he was able to change between the classes, kind of throw in some other ones in that same class, which is very cool. Do you know how many weapons are in the game total? Do they have crazy stats?
No, still at ammunition. I still have some stuff that I have not dug into all.
Whoa.
Well, that was a quick way to do that.
I'm starting to think they really want to kill me. Hey.
So the cover system is bumper based. You just tap the bumper, and then you drop in, and you can run right out. It's like Chef is having a little bit of a moment here.
So you're mid-mission. Can you actually jump to someone else?
Not during the missions. This mission is a single-person mission, but there are several missions that you're going to have more than one dude participating in, and in those missions, you do jump. A lot of times, Rockstar uses it as a way to keep you in the action. They do a really good job of informing you when you might have another option at your disposal.
Whoa. So is that something he would have gave you at this point if you didn't have this gun before?
Yes.
Okay.
But I like to carry a lot of big ammo, so.
Rude motherfucker!
Nicely done. Looks like one more car coming in here. Hey,
Not the most graceful entrance for
What's
him.
his power?
He can go into a rage mode, so he basically, as you rack up kills, you're not going to be as susceptible to damage. Kind of like a berserker mode.
We gotta get downstairs. Come on!
Out the window? Oh.
I need to re-up my ammo here.
And what kind of fun side activities have you found? Obviously, we don't want to spoil everything.
There's so many great ones. Hunting, which is very Red Dead.
Golf? How is that?
I have not golfed yet. I did a lot of tennis playing, which is competent. It's not at the level of like a 2K Sports tennis game, but...
So this is rage mode?
Yep, this is his rage mode. You notice my health really isn't taking too much of a hit.
No,
here.
no. Yeah, why don't you talk about the new meter down there?
So you see 2 of them are grayed out now. The yellow one and the blue one. The blue one would be armor.
I should check on the chain.
And
the yellow one is your special meter, which you can level up just like any other of the skills in the game. So we cleared that out pretty quick. And
All right, time to recommence.
Wonder what kind of medal you're going to get.
now let's talk business.
We have seen quite enough.
Doesn't seem like Trevor would be a good business associate.
Yeah, Trevor Phillips Industries has some ups and downs, definitely.
Fuck yeah! Okay.
Very nice. So is that it?
Yep, that's just a small taste.
All right, let's see what you got. Oh,
silver. Not enough bodies, huh?
Man, I thought you flew through that. You got to be quicker, Bertz.
So then, when you're replaying the missions, it'll just pop you back to whatever you're doing.
And let's switch over back to Michael and see what he's been up to, I guess, because they kind of go about their business now. He's not going to be where he left him off,
Yep.
right?
So we left him when he was flying that chopper. And as soon as this loads, we'll find out where he is now.
And when I went to your desk once, you were spending a better part of an afternoon just scuba diving. And that was a side activity or a mission that you were trying to complete that was pretty extensive. You had to find some stuff underwater.
Yeah, I had to find 30 pieces of a submarine that were kind of scattered all around Los Santos. So, I mean, the vastness of what's going on under the water is pretty crazy. I saw shipwrecks. I saw, okay, there we go. Here's Franklin. I saw, cargo that was kind of jettisoned, just laying out there. There's random weapons from shootouts that must have happened on boats.
All right.
All right, Michael, what are you up to here?
And here's the switch. So this happens every time you switch.
Yep.
Unless they're close to each other, and then it's just instantaneous.
It'll be a lot faster. Yeah, and in the missions, it's literally split second. So it looks like he's back home.
What is he up to? Oh, he's just chilling out. Is it a Surface or an iPad? What has he got there? Just a notebook?
Yeah,
Maybe doing his taxes?
It's got like a Kindle-looking screen. It looks like files, business papers.
Yeah.
So at his house, he has a tennis court. You can just jump on whenever you want to. You can do yoga whenever you want to.
Yoga, is it just something you're watching, or are you
No, you
actually...
participate.
At the office, thanks for asking.
As you can see, he's got a great relationship with his family.
And he's well off. Look at this place.
Drivers like you around, it sucks to be a cyclist.
So let's go take a tour of the house upstairs. You'll see, here's his daughter Tracy's room. She really wants to be famous. That's what she's all about.
Okay.
You're going to get into some interesting situations involving her. See some familiar faces in her little storyline as well.
Really?
And this is Jimmy's room. He's usually, I don't know where he is right now. He's almost always here playing their Call of Duty simulation, which is Righteous Slaughter. Smoking his bong, which you can see, which I can take a hit of if I want to. And then over here is my place. Meltdown, I guess I won't talk about that. You'll find out about that during the game. I don't want to spoil anything. This is where I can get into my wardrobe. A lot of different options here. The outfits are things that have kind of been put together. So you can go through that, or you can pick your individual stuff. Looks like I don't have many shades here. There we go.
Did you give him the morning shadow, or is that
I give him
growing
the
over
morning
time?
shadow.
Okay.
Yeah, I stopped in at a local barber shop. There's my Space Monkey mask from Heists.
And you can pick your mask, right, for the heist?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good look for him.
Yeah, he's kind of California casual.
Yeah, show off the flip-flop technology. That was the first thing I saw when I saw this demoed earlier in the year, was he got off a bench or a chair and he had his flip-flops going, and I was like, that's crazy. If you can kind of get it down and walk slow. Let's see. Or maybe I was crazy, but I thought it looked really cool. It was just a little touch I noticed that was definitely different than something we'd seen.
Yep, there it is.
In 4. All right. Maybe get to the ocean? Take a swim?
Let's go check out the ocean. It's many mysteries.
Yeah, we'll just take a nice ride there.
Let's pull up the map. So his dock of choice is
Whoa.
up here, unfortunately.
Should we just drive our car into the ocean and
Oh, we could do that too.
hope for the best?
Want to drive off the pier?
Yeah. That's the pier right there.
Right
Yeah.
here. Let's do it.
That'd be a nice way to end this.
Notice my nice rims. Courtesy of my son Jimmy, or Michael's son Jimmy, I should say.
And his power is what?
He's got the Max Payne slow down while shooting,
concentration.
which used to be bullet time, right? And now it's not bullet time because some movie trademarked it, I think.
Bertz, whenever you get in cars, this music's on. What's going on? I think I know what you were listening to.
Yeah, you found my deepest, darkest secret here. You've
Nice.
got some nice scratch damage in, no?
Most people struggle while playing and talking, Bertz, but you're doing a really good job of playing here.
Well, when you drive for 40 hours, it turns out you kind of, some of it becomes a little bit second nature. My fight with the cops with Trevor didn't turn out nearly as well.
Ooh. Anything kind of funny you saw with pedestrians?
Oh, they're great. I mean, you're going to hear that random chatter from people, and there's like these characters like old failed movie actresses and Jesus characters on the street. There's a guy who's trying to legalize weed who's pretty funny. All right, here we go.
There we go. Are you going to bail before you do it? Oh, nice. Perfect. Whoa.
All right, and here is the great...
But you don't have your scuba gear,
No,
right?
I don't. So you see my down below, my special bar became an oxygen bar. I like how his flip-flops stay on. That takes talent.
There's some fish. No shark yet.
No shark yet.
And you didn't
I
see
need to
sharks
get
for a
up.
while.
No, but I also didn't do a lot of water exploration until toward the end.
And then you were standing on a boat shooting at them.
Yeah, look at this wave technology, though. Really nice for a current generation system. You know, we've been seeing the wave demos in like Battlefield 4 and
Right.
Assassins. This looks really good. Volumetric effects.
Can you ride the roller coaster?
Yeah, you can. It's kind of anticlimactic, though. It's not one that I think people are lining up to get on.
No big hills. I don't see any loops there.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Mall of Americas.
Hey, we drank at that bar, Bertz.
Yes, we did.
That was
Back at E3 when it was in
Santa Monica. Yeah. It's all coming full circle. Thank you, Grand Theft Auto. Why don't we...
this is just a little slice of heaven here.
Yeah, why don't you go underwater and just see how long we could survive? And we'll end our test chamber with the unfortunate death of Michael underwater. Oh, you found something. Some old pier. Looks like support beams. Yeah, and from what I saw, there's a ton of stuff underwater.
There really is. I want to spend a little more time looking around. I have a feeling I'm going to find some awesome weapons.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here he goes. See the look on his face here.
Oh! Sorry for that, everyone, but...
That was a brutal last gasp.
Yeah, that's it's not a good way to go. But thank you, Bertz. Your review is up on the site right now. Everyone should read it. It's a fantastic review. You ended up giving it a 9.75 out of 10. The game is out today. Obviously, if you've been living under a rock, you probably even knew it was coming out today. So definitely check it out. It looks like it's going to be one of the year's best games. We still have plenty of year left, though, so we'll end up seeing what those candidates end up being for Game of the Year. But this is definitely on that list at this point. And yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time on Test Chamber.